So, welcome back to another video, I guess. So, I was thinking we'd do something new today. Like, look at this necklace I got. It's like a pig that I can't use because it's too thin. And I wrapped it in metal, and now it's like a pig holder that I could put like many pigs into, and it's like, why is it pink? If you're curious about the glasses, yeah, I wear glasses now. Why? Because they look cool and my eyes hurt less because it's like warmer colors now. So it looks better. Plus, it looks cool. And I look like she's a goon. Insert a picture. Anyway, not the point. So, today, what are we doing today? Don't worry, still haven't gotten a script. It's drum score. And you'll ask, why do I have a drum score? Let me show you why. My recording stopped for some reason. Don't ask me why. Do I want to know? No. Actually, I do kind of want to know because of like technical issues. So why is it freezing in here? Forget that. Forget that ever existed. So, not the point. The point is the delay response. Oh god. I got an amp and I'm not going to show it because I'm not going to go through the trouble of turning mine. Insert a photo. How on earth does one do this? I'm burning. As you can maybe see, we start off with like the basic counter, which is like and then like you do the stuff you can see. That's like the basic counting. After you counting, it's like there goes a score that is basically kept for the entirety of the song with like additions, and you change it. You maybe add like a crash for the post chorus, like the chorus, or like you add a kick somewhere on like, I don't know, 16ths or 8ths, probably 8ths because 16ths is unlikely. So, so this, what you'll ask, what is this basic, super easy chorus thingy, score, whatever? It's like one of the most basic stuff. That's it. That's half of the song basically. Probably even more than half. There's that. So after the counting, you play this for 2 times, 2 times basically, and then the guitar sets in, and you play this for another 24 times. For this incredibly easy, I'm just kidding, it's really hard. Like, no one has ever been able to play it except for the drummer, and like he programmed the drums. He doesn't play it live like that. They had to like separately record it. So it's an incredibly hard part. You ready? I know, so hard, right? Like, I could never. I'm joking. Like, you play the same first score. We'll call it the A score because God forbid I ever make up anything logical. Or God forbid I ever do anything properly. No. So, the A score. Mark it down. I don't know. Take the A score. We add a crash. We're done, basically. So like the original A score. Have that. Here we add. That's it, basically. And so you play this, and then you play again the A score for 6 more times. And then important part, we switch up the stuff. It's a pause. not immediately. When you finish the 6 parts, you just play a kick. That's it. And then you wait for 3 quarter notes, basically. So like 1, 2, 3. That's it. And then you start playing the next part. So have the pause. Got that. We already got through like actually we got through the first verse and half of the song. And now we have the hardest part, arguably, because the rest we already know. The rest is the same, except for like small changes, but not really. So I'll play it and then we can go through it. I'm not gonna play the entire part. I'm gonna play the first half. 2 halves. Play the first half. That's the first half. Arguably kind of easy. So, I will explain this as best I can. We take the A score, we add quarter notes on the crash, and we take away the kick when we have the snare at the same time. So, none of that, just like that. And we add a crash on both of the times. Simple as that. We'll refer to that as score B. In the first time that we play it, we add another kick at the end. So it's like that. So wait no. Just practice that. That's it. That's the first part. Arguably easy. Second modification score of score B is we do the same thing, but we put it in the half of the score. So it's like this. So you play with a kick, with a snare, then you play an 8, then you play an 8 with a kick, just a kick, and then you play crash and kick, and you play crash and snare. I'm sorry if that was confusing. It was too slow. So again, together those 2 parts. Kind of simple, kind of easy. Not gonna lie. Next we have again the first part of it, which is the kick at the end. Simple as that. Simple, easy, right? Right? And now we have score A. Except we have score B with no modification, just like we just play it again. I didn't notice this while writing it, but they literally just play it 2 times. That's the entire second part and the first part. So now, from the start. Silence. We're done. So after this, score A. 8 times. That's it. Then we have the hardest score of the song. Score A with a crash in the beginning. And then you play score A again. Then we have the little tiny piece of modification with another pause. And then you continue playing score A for another 3 times. So, after the 3 score A's, we have another pause, which we already played. So, that's really, but you just add a little bit in the beginning. So, 1, 2, 3, 4. Simple as that. Score A with a crash again. You play that. Then you play score A for another 6 times. Little pause with after the kick. 2, 3, 4. And then it's again the crawling back to you. So, we play the same first part, and they'll play half of the first part after that. I'll play it for you. First part, we already learned it, we already did it. Really easy. Now, second half, also just the beginning of the first half. Super easy. Same, you add a kick, you add an extra kick on the 8s at the end of score B, and then you add an extra kick after the. Do that in the middle, so it's. That's it, basically. And then you play this. You play this for another 21 times, another 20 times, another 20 times, plus 20 times. Now for the grand finale of the song. This is so artistic and beautiful, and the expressions of it. It conveys so much meaning and emotion. You just play a kick and then you wait for 3 quarters. Again. 2, 3, 4. And you're done with the song! Congratulations, you just learned Do I Want to Know by the Monkeys of the Arctic and the Arctic Monkeys. I'm gonna play it with the song. Grab your sticks. Drum set. If you aren't already, why aren't you already on your drum set? Unless you don't have one, but if you're learning this, why aren't you on your drum set? Why aren't you learning? Why are you practicing? Okay? Practice makes perfect, and perfect practice doesn't exist. You make mistakes, and you move on, and you practice more, and you practice more, and you practice more. How do you think I learned all this? A ton of practice. I've been playing for over a year. Do I Want to Know by the Monkeys of the Arctic with me playing as a cover. Please don't get copyrighted again. And I'm going to take this off because my ears hurt.
have you got the good? Been wondering if your house still open, and if so, I want to know what time it should. Simmer down and poker up. I'm sorry to interrupt, it's just I'm constantly on the cook. I'm trying to kiss you. I don't know if you feel the same as I do, but we could be together if you wanted to. If this feeling's runs both ways, we're sort of hoping that you'd stay. Like the nights we made the same things that you can't say tomorrow day. Crawling back to you.
Woo! We finished it.
Alex started learning piano.
I don't need to learn piano. You have officially finished learning Do I Want to Know by Arctic Monkeys. Thank you so much for watching. Honestly, do whatever you want. I'm not gonna force you to like or subscribe. Have a nice day, night, evening, morning. For legal reasons, I don't know where you live. Like if you're a beginner, go for you. Welcome to the community. If anyone actually learned Do I Want to Know from my video, I feel incredibly proud. And if anyone found this helpful or interesting in any way, even if you watch it for entertainment purposes, I'm happy to have helped out with something. If it's your boredom or trying to learn the song, my tip is just watch covers of it and listen to the song a lot, and it'll subconsciously be in your brain. That's how I learned most of my songs. I just drill them into my brain and listen to them so much that I could probably play it without tabs or without anything, just from memory. And I did do partially that. It's just listen to the song a lot, and if you enjoy it, just enjoy playing in general. Don't force yourself. Yeah. Also, tabs help a lot, and actually try writing down it from hand, because then you actually, when you write it down, you memorize it better. But that's some of the tips that helped me. So if you want me to cover any other song, comment, I guess, and I'll try and do it. If it's not too hard, I will try and do it. Even if it is, I'll try and make a cover. If you do want to know, just ask. Or go Google it. If you want to know anything, ask me. But I don't promise anything.